Hi students, welcome to Vidyanagar online classes. In our last class, we have discussed about how to find the squares. Then we discussed about property of square. Then we discussed about perfect square. Today, we are going to discuss how to find the square of big numbers. You might be thinking it is very simple. Suppose you want to find the square of 23. You just multiply 23 with 23. But if you do like that, then there is a chance of mistakes. And that is a lengthy process. So today, we are going to discuss an easy way through which we can find the square of any big number. Look here. Suppose you want to find the square of 23. 23 square. Okay. Then what you have to do, just write 23 as 20 plus 3 and the square. Okay. Now open it. So you can write it like this: 20 into 20 plus 3 plus 3 into 20 plus 3. Okay. Any problem? When you open it, you can write it like this. Okay, 20 into 20 plus 3 plus 3 into 20 plus 3. Okay. Then see here. Now 20 into 20. Okay. Then plus 20 into 3. 20 into 3. Okay. Plus 3 into 20. Okay. Plus 3 into 3. Okay. We have just opened the brackets. Then now multiply it. 20 into 20, that is 400. Okay. Plus 20 into 3, that is 60. Plus 3 into 20, that is also 60. Then 3 into 3, that is 9. Now you add all these. When you will add all these, you will get 529. Any problem? What we have done in this question? You were asked to find the square of 23. Just write 23 as 20 plus 3 whole square. Then just simplify it. You will get the answer. The main step is you have to write it like this. Suppose you want to find the square of 32. How will you find it? You will just write 32 as 30 plus 2 and then you follow the same steps. In this way, you can find the square of any big number. Okay? So now we are going to discuss a new topic, that is Pythagorean triplets. Okay? So what is Pythagorean triplets? If we take 3 square plus 4 square. Okay? Then we know the square of 3 is 9 and the square of 4 is 16. If you add these two, you will get 25. And 25 is the square of 5. Okay, it is the square of 5. So what you get? 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 square. So this 3, 4 and 5 are the members of Pythagorean triplet. That is the sum of square of two numbers is equal to square of third number, that is Pythagorean triplet. So what are the members of Pythagorean triplet here? 3, 4 and 5. Understand? But when the question comes, it is like that. You will be given one member of Pythagorean triplet. Okay? Then you have to find the other two members of Pythagorean triplet. Okay? Suppose you are given one member of Pythagorean triplet as 16. You have to find the other two members. So what will you do for that? So there is one general form to find the members of Pythagorean triplet. What is that general form? This. See here. 2m, m square plus 1 and m square minus 1. This is the general form for finding the members of Pythagorean triplet. Okay? This is the general form. Suppose you are given one member of Pythagorean triplet, that is 16. You have to find the other two members of Pythagorean triplet. So one member is given to you, that is 16. So 2m is given to you, that is 16. So 2m is equal to 16. Then you calculate the value of m from here. Then m is equal to 16 upon 2, which comes out to be 8. Now you already know one member, that is 16. Now with the help of m, you can find the other two members also. So m is 8. Just put the value of m here. Then m square plus 1, which is equal to 8 square plus 1, which comes out to be 8 square is 64 plus 1, that is 65. Similarly, m square minus 1 is equal to 8 square minus 1, which comes out to be 8 square 64 minus 1 63. So what are the three members of Pythagorean triplet now? One is given 16, 2 you have calculated, that is 65 and 63. So the three members of Pythagorean triplet are 16, 63 and 65. Any problem? So in this way, by using this general form, you can find the members of Pythagorean triplet. One member will be given, you can find the other two by calculating the value of m and just put it here. Any problem? When you will do the questions related to Pythagorean triplets, it will become more easy for you. Okay? Any problem? Okay. Now we are moving to our exercise, that is exercise 6.2. First question is, find the square of the following numbers. The first part is 32. You have to find the square of 32. Okay? So you can write 32 as 30 plus 2. Any problem? That means 32 square can be written as 30 plus 2 whole square. Any problem? And 30 plus 2 whole square can be written as 30 into 30 plus 2 plus 2 into 30 plus 2. Okay? Now simplify it, open the brackets and simplify it. 30 into 30, okay, 30 into 30 plus 30 into 2, 30 into 2. Now plus 2 into 30 plus 2 into 2. Okay, now just multiply it. You will get 30 into 30, 3 into 3, 9 and 2 zeros, 1 0 here, 1 0 here. 900 plus 30 into 2, 60 plus 2 into 30, 60 plus 2 into 2, 4. Now you add all these. When you add all these, you will get 1 0 2 4. Any problem? So what we have done here? Just write 32 as 30 plus 2. Then you have to find the square of 32, which can be written as 30 plus 2 whole square. Then just simplify it. Any problem? So like this only you have to do all the parts of this question. So the remaining parts you can do as your. So now we are moving towards our second question of exercise 6.2. That is, write a Pythagorean triplet whose one member is given, that is 6. Okay, you have to find the other two members of Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so you know the general form. Okay, this is the general form for Pythagorean triplet, that is 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. Now what you have to do, one member is given to you, you have to find the other two members. One member which is given is 6. Suppose 2m is given, that is 6. Here 2m is equal to 6. So when you will calculate the value of m with this, then you will get m is equal to 6 upon 2, which is equal to 3. So you get the value of m now. Okay. So now we will put this value of m in other two, that is m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. Then we will get the other two members also. So m square minus 1, what will be m square minus 1? That comes out to be m square minus 1. which will be 3 square minus 1, and we know 3 square is equal to 9, 9 minus 1, 8. Okay, so you get one more member, that is 8. Now one member is remaining, that is m square plus 1. So m square plus 1 is equal to 3 square plus 1. 3 square plus 1, and 3 square is 9. 9 plus 1, that is 10. So you get the third member also, that is 10. Okay, one member is given 6. By applying this general form and finding the value of m, you find the other two members also. Any problem? So what are the three members of Pythagorean triplet now? 6 is given and you have found 8 and 10. So these three are the members of Pythagorean triplet, 6, 8 and 10. Now if you do the sum of square of 6 and 8, you will get the square of 10. Any problem? So now we are moving to the second part of the second question. That is, one member is given to us, that is 14. Now we have to find the other two members. So what we will do? We know the general form of Pythagorean triplet, that is 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. One member is given, that is 2m is given 14. Now you have to find m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. When you will find these two, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1, then you get all the members of Pythagorean triplet. So 14 is given. So we can consider 2m is equal to 14. Any problem? So m comes out to be 14 upon 2, which is equal to 7. Okay, so you get the value of m. Now apply this value of m here and here. So m square minus 1 is equal to, m is 7, so 7 square minus 1. And we know that square of 7 is 49 minus 1, that is 48. Any problem? Now another one, that is m square plus 1. We know the value of m, that is 7, then 7 square plus 1. And 7 square is 49, 49 plus 1, that is 50. So you get other two members of Pythagorean triplet now. What are the other two members? One is 48 and the other one is 50. 14, 48 and 50. These are the three members of Pythagorean triplet. Understand? You have been given one member, then with the help of this general form, by calculating the value of m, you find the other two members of Pythagorean triplet. Okay? Any problem? The remaining two parts you can do as your home assignment. Okay? So now we have completed our exercise 6.2. Now we are moving to our new topic, that is square roots. Till now we have studied how to find the squares. Now we are going to study how to find the square root. First of all, you should know what is square root. Square root is just the opposite of square. Suppose if I ask you what is the square of 2, you will say it is 4. Okay? The square of 2 is 4. Now if I ask you what is the square root of 4, that is 2. It is just the opposite. Square of 2 is 4 and the square root of 4 is 2. If I ask you what is the square of 3, you will tell 9. But if I ask you what is the square root of 9, then you will tell 3. Okay, so this is square root, just the opposite of squaring. And the symbol for square root is this one. Okay, suppose you want to find the square root of 9, then you will write 9 under this symbol. Okay, and which is equal to square root of 9 is 3. Any problem? So this is the way to find the square root of any number. And there are three methods to find the square root. So today we are going to discuss the first method to find the square root. Okay, so the first method which we are going to discuss today is repeated subtraction method. Repeated subtraction method. Okay, so what is repeated subtraction method? I will tell you with one example. Suppose you have to find the square root of 100 by repeated subtraction method. Then what you have to do? From 100, you have to subtract the successive odd numbers. Like firstly, you have to subtract 1, then 3, like this until 100 becomes 0. Okay, so what you have to do, see here, 100 is given, then 100 minus 1. Okay, this is 99. Then take 99 and the odd number after 1 is 3. So it comes out to be 96. Then take 96 and the odd number after 3 is 5. So it comes out to be 91. Then take 91 and the odd number after 5 is 7. So it comes out to be 84. Then take 84 and the odd number after 7 is 9. Then it comes out to be 75. Okay. Then take 75 and the odd number after 9 is 11. Then it comes 64. Okay. Then take 64 and the odd number after 11 is 13. Then it comes out to be 51. Then you take 51 and the odd number after 13 is 15. Then it comes out to be 36. Then take 36 and the odd number after 15 is 17. Then it comes out to be 19. Then you take 19 and the odd number after 17 is 19. Then it comes out to be 0. Okay, so you have to subtract until it becomes 0. Okay, by successive odd numbers. So now you count the steps. How many steps you take to reach to 0? So count it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, 9 and 10. How many steps you take? 10 steps. So the square root of 100 is equal to 10. Just count the number of steps. Okay. So this is the way to find the square root by repeated subtraction method. What you have to do? From 100 you have to subtract the successive odd numbers. Okay. Like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 until it becomes 0 and then count the steps. Okay. So this is repeated subtraction method. So that's all in today's class. So what topics we have covered today? Firstly, we discussed about finding the squares. Then we discussed about Pythagorean triplet. And then we discussed about how to find the square root by repeated subtraction method. In the next class, we will discuss the second method, how to find the square root by prime factorization method. Okay. So we will meet soon in the next video. Thank you.